Hey everyone, Maroon here. In today's video, we're gonna go through some ground-based body weight movements. So we have 5 exercises. We're gonna perform each exercise for 12 reps and rest a minute after the last exercise and repeat the circuit for 2 times. So with these exercises, they're really challenging your stability and balance. So it's a great way to build strength and having control over your body with minimum equipment required. Actually no equipment, so you're just using your body weight. So that being said, we're going to start with a small dynamic warm-up. Actually we're warming up the joints that we're going to be using, and specifically the wrist and the shoulders, because we're going to spend a lot of time on all fours or putting a lot of weight on our wrist. So go ahead and interlace your fingers, keep your elbows close as possible, shoulders down, and then slowly rotate, moving the wrist in one direction, feeling every angle. So slow rotations, trying to explore the wrist in every direction, slowly moving, keeping your wrist as close as possible. So think of them as magnets and they shouldn't be apart. Good, now other direction, while keeping the shoulders down so you're not shrugging up. Alright, now from here you're going to open up our palms. Start by pointing your thumbs forward, pushing your arms forward, returning back while keeping the shoulders down. Finish in this position, elbows together, and trying to open the wrist away or palm away from each other without moving the forearms together. So 2 reps, pushing here forward, returning back, and opening up. Alright, reverse it. So from here you're gonna push back, down, return, wrist stays together, spread your fingers, try to get this nice extension of the wrist. So here, push down, return back, spread your fingers, try to drop your fingers down as much as possible while keeping the wrist together. One more. Alright, now from here we're going to transition to the floor. So same, we're still warming up the wrist, but we're gonna keep the wrist neutral or stable, and we're gonna move our body around it. So I'm rotating with the torso around the wrist while keeping the wrist neutral. So I'm trying to gently grab the floor with my fingers, keeping my elbows locked, keeping my shoulders above the wrist, and then circling around them gently. Should be pain-free. So if you feel you're going too further forward and you feel pain, try to skip that and then reduce your circle, shorten the circle, go to the other direction. So obviously the more you bring your torso forward, the more stretch you place on the wrist. So see where you feel this nice challenge without pain, and then continue there. Now from here, keeping your wrist or your elbows locked, try to lift your fingers away from the floor. If that's hard, you can take one step back, take your torso back, and keep going. One more. Nice. Now point your fingers towards your body. So this is putting more stress or stretch on the wrist. And same thing, you're gently circling around your wrist while keeping the palms and your fingers pressed down. So with the lower back, tuck your pelvis, try not to arch too much with the lower back, and try not to shrug with the shoulders. Alright, other direction. Alright, so this is the warm-up of the wrist. We're going to continue with the shoulders. You're going to tuck in, so either you'll be kneeling on your knees or all the way down, doesn't matter. what I want you to start is bringing your arms more at a 90-degree angle. Here, brace your core, tuck in, press the legs down, and then you're moving into internal and external. So bringing your wrist forward and taking them back, rotating from the shoulders without shrugging up and without losing this 90-degree angle with the arms. So it's really important to warm up the shoulder, because basically in every exercise we do, upper body exercise, we'll be using the shoulder. So it's important to warm them up. Go ahead and take your wrists all the way behind your lower back, tuck your pelvis in, land there, shoulders down, lift away from your lower back, hold, bring them back to 90, hold, rotate in place, and then take them all the way behind your head. Keep looking straight, tuck in, lift, 90, internal rotation, all the way behind your lower back. Relax your shoulders, tuck your pelvis, brace, tension, lift your wrist away from your lower back. Bring them here, rotate behind your head. Last one. Try to land a bit on the upper back. Stay there, shoulders down, circle rotations with the shoulder blades. So you're moving now the shoulder blades in a circular rotation. So up, back, down, push them forward without swinging too much with the torso. And arching the lower back. Reverse it. Now squeeze them together, back, elevate up, forward, and then slowly control them down. So back, up, forward, down. 2 more reps. Now from this angle, lift your wrist away from your lower back, hold, extend your arms, rotate in place, all the way up, forward and across. 2 more reps here. So you're lifting, cross, biceps to ears, rotate, all the way back, bend behind your lower back, land down, lift, extend your elbows, rotate in place, all the way up towards your ears, and then finish forward and across to your palms, palms towards your side. Last one. Rotate, keep your shoulders down, keep your torso neutral. The rotation is only coming from the shoulders, and relax down. All right, so this is the warm-up for the upper body. We're gonna continue with the hips. So on all fours, we're gonna do some hip rotations. So here, we're gonna try one knee towards the opposite wrist, open up, kick up without arching the lower back, finish down, reverse it. So while you're doing the hip rotation on all fours, try to keep your shoulders above your wrist and try to prevent your body from dropping or bending your elbow to the opposite side. And your back stays straight and neutral. Other side. So dress forward and across. Knee to the side, kick the ceiling up, return, down, reverse it, kick back, keep tucking in so your back is still neutral. Drive your knee forward, across. 2 more. Last one. All right, so that's the warm-up. We're gonna start with the first exercise. So the first exercise, you're gonna be laying on your back, heels close to your glutes. We're gonna go for glute bridge to reach cross. So from this position, we're gonna try alternate 12 reps on each side. So this is still a low impact, kind of a warm up plus as first exercise just to get our body primed. So whenever you're ready, you're gonna lift your hips up and drive with the opposite head back, and across, control down. Same thing on the opposite side, control down. So drive up, reach across. So this is a great way to strengthen the glute while mobilize or open up with the upper back. So if you see, I'm trying to lift my shoulders away, so I'm not keeping my shoulders on the floor, I'm just rotating, lifting my shoulder, reaching up and across, and then control back down. Driving my elbows into the floor to lift more the hips up, but keep tucking in so you're not arching the lower back, and you're reaching across. 5 more. Last one. Okay, good. So the second exercise, we're gonna do bear crawls. So on all fours, make sure that fingers are spread, wrists on their shoulders, you're corkscrewing your arms so your front part of your elbow is facing forward, your knees under the hips, you're posting up on your toes, you're gonna lift your toes above the floor, activate the side hip muscles here, keep them strong, you're gonna lift opposite limbs, stride, land, reset by corkscrewing your arms to the floor again. So lift, land, reset. So you're keeping your knees close to the floor, you're keeping your upper body neutral or stable, and you're walking back and forth. This is a great way to stabilize your core and work on coordination while building strength in the entire body. So think of corkscrewing your arms so you can reset your shoulders above your wrist after every stride. Reverse it. All right. Okay, so this is the second exercise. Starting to feel the body working here. The third one, we're gonna do some crab reach. So we're gonna start in this position. So your body is like forming a capital M. The wrist stays under the shoulders. Your hips are close to the floor. You're rolling your shoulders back and down. You're looking up towards the horizon. Whenever you're ready, you start by placing your arm in front of your body. You're gonna drive your hips up. So going in this 3-point bridge. Now from here, you're gonna frame your head, take your arms back, return, just gently step down. So 10 reps. Lift up, corkscrew your arms, 3-point bridge, hold, squeeze the glutes, back, return, slowly down. So this is a good way also to mobilize your shoulders because you're compressing your joints above each other. So think wrist, elbow, shoulders stay stacked while you're driving with the hips up and they're going back. So keep looking at your fingers so you go back in a straight line and then return forward. All right, let's do the same on the other side. So same setup here. Have a capital M with your body. Start with your palm in front of you. Looking through your fingers. 3-point bridge. Back. Two more. Alright, relax here. So you can loosen up a bit. Alright. Now we're gonna do what is called with a wave unload. So we're gonna start by setting ourselves into the position. So on all fours, you're gonna keep your hands on the floor, keep your knees on the floor, take your hips back. Now from here, you're gonna drive your arms forward, walk your arms forward, spread your fingers, and I need you to load the hips back by lifting the knees above the floor. So this is your starting position. You're loading the hips, you're shifting your hips back. And whenever you're ready, you're gonna drive with the heels up, drive with the hips towards the ceiling. Wait, touch your chin bone, touch your pelvis. Wave forward. Now in this position, my shoulder blades are back and down. When I'm ready to come back, I tuck my chin again, push my shoulder blades all the way hips up, and then return back. So up, hips to ceiling, tuck in, tuck my tailbone, tuck my chin, wave forward, one vertebrae after the other, till I'm looking up towards the ceiling, tuck my chin down, push my shoulder blades, lift up. So I can go fast or slow with it, so just, you need to go as fast as you can control. First hips up towards the ceiling, then you wave forward. 3 more. Last one. All right. Loosen up. Good. We still have one more. It's going to be in the same setup that we started, but then we're going to drive the knee to the opposite wrist. The knee to the opposite wrist, and then draw a circle with the knee around. So it's going to look like this. So let's start again on all fours. Hips back, arms forward. Load here. Now from here, I'm going to drive the knee to the opposite wrist. Draw a circle with my knee, and then shift my hips back, feeling the stretch on the right side of my back. When I'm ready, I return here. So I'll drive the knee to the opposite wrist, draw a circle with the knee, point your toes up, shift your hips back, feeling the stretch, all the stretch on the side of your back, then return. So it's kind of a cardio because it gets your heart rate up, plus it will help you with building strength and stability. So I'm lifting up. This base knee is a bit soft, it's not completely locked. Gently soft, toes pointing up with the floating leg. Return, control, and down. All right, so let's have a short break, drink some water, we're gonna go one more round. Round 2. So we're gonna start with the glute bridge to arm reach. So let's get set in this position. You're gonna drive your hips up, reach back and across, down, alternate. If you're driving the heels back, so intention is like pulling the floor underneath you when you lift your hips up, so you can activate more the hams. one step at a time. First you go for the bridge, and then you reach back and across, and slowly relax down. You can even try to segment your spine down, meaning you're lowering one vertebrae after the other till the tailbone touches the last thing down. Whenever it's ready to tap down, you lift back again, and then you reach across. Tap down, lift, reach back and across. You're always pulling your knees out so you can keep your side hip muscle strong and prevent your knees from caving in. One more each side. Alright, slowly relax down. Okay, so we're gonna continue with the bear crawls. So if you feel your wrists are tired, you can bring your wrist here and then press your elbows down, feeling the stretch. And whenever you're ready, you're gonna come back and do the bear crawls again. So spread your fingers, knees under hips, corkscrew your arms, front part of your elbows facing forward. You're gonna lift up, activate the hips. This is your starting position. You're gonna lift opposite limb, stride, land, reset, corkscrew. Lift, stride, land, reset. So my fingers are a bit soft. I'm trying to grab the floor with my fingers. This gives you more support and more stability. I'm going for short strides, so I'm not losing my balance, even when I go reverse. If it's hard to go reverse, start by keeping your knees on the floor and crawl back. This will give you more feedback of how to move your limbs. And when you're ready, you can lift your knees and then keep going. Don't forget to corkscrew your arms. Alright, nice. Grab reach. So this position, rolling your shoulders back and down, forming a capital M with your body. Look through your arm, all the way up, 3-point bridge. Drive back with the hand, control, slowly down. Okay, other side. So if it's too much, you can even go for 2 to 3 reps. Relax and then keep going. You don't have to go all the way together at the same time. So first you drive your hips up, you keep looking at your fingers, you fold your fingers back, you frame your head with your hand, and then you control back down. Two more. All right. Loosen up. We're gonna do the wave unload. So what that means is you're gonna start on all fours, sit your hips back, walk your arms forward, spread your fingers, keep your hands shoulder width apart. Now from here you're gonna load the hips back by lifting your heels or your knees above the floor, just an inch. Whenever you're ready, you drive your hips towards the ceiling up. Your head stays straight here. Now when you're ready to wave forward, tuck your table, tuck your chin, wave forward, look all the way up. When you're ready to come back, tuck your chin back, push your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, return. Last one. So like I said earlier, you can go fast or slow, but try to go as fast as you can control. So your form should be still good, even if you're going fast. All right, we still have the scorpion switch. So this is a great way to stretch the side muscle of your lower back, and this is where usually when you get low back pain, these muscles tend to get tight. So this is a great exercise to lengthen or stretch these tight muscles or the trail muscles. So the setup is the same, all fours, hips back, walk your arms forward, load the hips. When you're ready, you're gonna drive the knee to the opposite wrist, draw a circle with the knee all the way up and point your toes up, return. Shifting your hips back, you're shrugging up, getting this nice stretch in the back, return back. One more. All right. So that's it for our ground-based total body workout. All right, we're gonna finish with a stretch, especially stretching the wrist because we put a lot of pressure on them. So you're gonna go ahead and be in this angle here, keeping your wrist together. Think of them as magnets, shoulders down, pressing your elbows down as much as you can tolerate to feel a stretch. Try not to peel your palms away or wrists away from each other. Keep them close. Breathe. Shoulder stretch. So you're rotating your palms out, get more stretch on the outside of the shoulder. Trying gently to pull your hand towards your chest while keeping the shoulder down. Tuck in so you're not feeling it in the lower back. Again, if you feel it's too much to be sitting on your feet, you can go ahead and do it while kneeling or while standing, it doesn't matter. Shoulder down, palms out. With every exhale, pull your arm toward your chest. Breathe. All right, guys. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you're performing all the exercises safely. I wish you a nice week. See you next week. Bye.